Welcome to Lesson 7 in Unit 1, Introduction to Plants and Animals. In this lesson, students will work to answer the question, how do living things use their environment to survive? Students figure out that living things live in places where they can get the things they need to survive. Different living things need different types and amounts of food, water, and air. In the Engage portion of the lesson, ask students to describe the environment around the school, including the things that live there. Why do the living things in this environment survive there? Discuss with students the plants and animals, the places where they live, and what they need to survive. In the Explore portion of the lesson, students will work in pairs with a plastic animal model to describe the animal, what it needs to survive, where it lives, and how this environment meets their specific needs. As students work, ask them questions about their animal. Prompt them to support their claims about the environment and animal needs with evidence. Creating a chart of their student responses about the different animals may be helpful. Using some of the Missouri animals from Lesson 5 and 6, such as the bluegill fish, tree frog, or bald eagle, ask students what they think these animals need and where the animal might live to meet those needs. In the Explain portion of the lesson, show students this video on what animals eat. After the video, ask them to identify some of the animals in the video and what they were eating. Where were the animals getting their food? Continue the discussion about how animals and plants survive in environments that have the resources needed for survival. Compare different environments such as those fish may live in or those birds may live in. How do these environments meet the needs of those animals? What are resources that plants need from their environment? Using the environment drawing sheet in their student journal, have students choose an environment, draw it, and include at least one plant and animal that lives there, along with the resources the living things need to survive. Animal models may help to prompt their thinking, as well as asking them what is in the environment they chose to draw. As they create their drawings, engage with them about how the plants and animals in the environment might interact with each other or the non-living parts of the environment. Ask them to describe what makes the environment the right kind of environment for the plant and animal in the picture. In the Elaborate portion of the lesson, review with students how plants and animals change the environment they live in. Give students time to add anything to their drawing that may show how their animal changes the environment. Using this rubric in their student journal, guide students in self-assessing their drawings. In the Evaluate portion of the lesson, students will select resources a bird might need to survive in its environment on this student journal page. Finally, revisit the phenomena of the deer eating in the forest. Ask students what we have figured out that helps us understand what the deer is doing. What do they wonder about the deer now? By the end of this lesson, students will have identified that plants and animals live in environments where they can get what they need to survive.